go with a Hog Rider, and let's see if we're able to win this game, guys. As I said, I don't want to drop out of Master.
I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, 'cause I like to...
Yo, what is up, guys? SurgicalGoblin here, and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, actually a ladder video, and as you guys can see, right now I'm at 4,833 trophies. This morning I played a little bit of ladder, and right now we're actually really close to Master 1 League, guys. As you guys can see, Master 1, 4,900 trophies or more. So in today's episode, the goal is to get to Master 1 League, and I'll actually play with 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle deck. Pretty sure most of you guys, or all of you guys, know this deck, just because this deck has been there for such a long time. But it's just so fun to play with, and I actually managed to get it maxed, so I'm really happy about it. But also let me know if you have any other deck suggestions regarding ladder episodes. I would like to do maybe some more ladder episodes, like more frequently, especially because right now the ladder, like the season is quite long, so 16 days and 22 hours left. Still might be able to push a little bit higher, maybe even around, for example, Master of 3, maybe even Champion. Champion would be insane, guys. Hopefully you guys would like to see that. Let me know in the comment section down below, of course. But as I said, 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle deck, I would say let's just hop into the first match, guys. And as I said, like, this deck cycles insanely quick. I will show you guys while playing, of course, but looks like we're facing Roy. Let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So far this around this trophy range, like, I've been facing so many max players. This guy's actually level 12 though, but I've been facing so many max players, actually with max epics, and even some guys like with max legendaries. But unfortunately this guy only has level 9 golem, like a rare ice golem, I mean. So let's see, looks like he goes with his archer. I'll actually fireball the ice golem tower and the archer, just because I don't really want to push with a Hog Rider into it. And looks like he also has skeletons, so that tells me that he most likely has X-bow. Looks like he also goes with his Ice Spirit. Unfortunately, the look doesn't hit it, but let's go with a Musketeer for his Tesla over here. Let's actually go with Skeletons as a distraction. And I think if we right now go with a Hog Rider, he shouldn't have much. He might even go with a defensive Fireball, just because he just used his, like, main defense. Probably go with archers to the side, and then maybe like skeletons. There you go, there the skeletons. So let's go with a look over here. Also hit his Ice Spirit, and wow, this brings down the tower to, I believe, yeah, wow, the Musketeer even got a hit. So 69 or 66 left on his tower, excuse me. So we have Fireball, we have Cannon, we have Musketeer, Ice Spirit. I'm like 90% sure that he has X-bow, just because so far all his deck like points out to the X-bow deck. Last card should be X-bow. And I think he also didn't play his Fireball yet, but let's go with the Ice Spirit at the bridge. Let's see if he goes with his X-bow. If he does, maybe we can surprise him with a Cannon. I'll actually go with my Musketeer over here, and let's go with the Cannon right away. Looks like he actually does have maxed X-bow. Wow, he has maxed Epic. So even though this guy is level 12 and his like other cards aren't that high, he does have a max epic, so that's actually really good for him. So let's go with a fireball, let's go with skeletons to the side, just because the fireball doesn't kill the X-bow right away. Then I will go with a lock just to kill him, hopefully, yeah, also hit his Ice Spirit and then kill the X-bow. Brings down the tower to 1619 HP, so far we're actually looking really good. I think at this moment we can just spell cycle, guys. I do think that he will switch lanes though, so we do need to watch out. Maybe I can even send a Hog Rider to the X-bow. But let's see, so he does have a max Tesla, he does have a max X-bow. Maybe we can even sneak in a Musketeer, like, to snipe it. Let's maybe do a prediction. Let's go with a Musketeer, there you go. It actually paid off. Musketeer right away locks on, so that's actually really good. He does go with the Ice Golem, but it's too late, guys. And wow, what a really good Musketeer. So much value there. 4 for, I believe, 6 elixir. We'll also kill the Ice Golem, and then we'll actually kill the archers as well. So insane Musketeer, definitely the MVP there. So let's see, I think I would just cycle lock. As I said, like, we just need to spell cycle at this moment and play defense. So it brings down the tower to 496. Let's go with another Musketeer. Let's actually send an Ice Spirit to the left side. If he ignores it, will be again like some chip damage. Let's go with a lock again. Let's go with another Ice Golem. Let's go with a Musketeer into the left side right now. And let's see, just I think 2 more locks. Let's go with a Fireball. Let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with Skeletons, let's go with, oh, actually one more look, and let's go with Ice Golem over here to tank for the X-bow. So this is definitely a good game, guys. Look at the right side, might even be able to almost take down the right side, just because I will go with a Hog Rider right there. And I don't think we have enough time though, but that might have been able to, or actually maybe it will still, because we have a Fireball. Let's see if we're still able to take down the tower. And as you guys can see, 2 crowns actually against this X-bow deck. So let's give him the good game, let's give him the wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. We were able to constantly like cycle spells, or actually like one time I actually sniped it with the Musketeer, as you guys saw, like in the right side lane, and the Musketeer got an insane amount of value, guys. So it was a little bit risky, of course, if we put, for example, the X-bow in the other lane, but in this case it was definitely worth it. So 4,859 trophies. I think we will for sure 2 more battles, but maybe we'll, for example, draw, because on ladder, like, you can actually get lots of draws, especially if you have a really tough matchup. But I think anyways I will do 3 battles, like, more. So let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So it looks like all the viewers are also giving thumbs up, as you guys can see, and then laughing. Let's throw a Fireball to his Collector. We don't have Hog Rider, but anyways, I don't think it's worth it to go with a Hog Rider and then also with a Fireball, just because with the his defending troops, like cards, he will always be able to make a really good counter push. So let's actually go with Musketeer into the same Musketeer lane, and then maybe we can cycle to either another Fireball, or if he goes with like doesn't really support it, we can go with an Ice Golem. So let's go with Ice Spirit. Looks like he goes with his Batteram. Let's go with the Ice Golem over here. Let's go with Skeletons as well. Let's actually go with another Musketeer. And looks like we actually will be able to, I think, perfectly defend it with the help of this Ice Spirit. And as you can see, perfect Ice Spirit freezing the Musketeer. And we actually cycled 2 Musketeers. So wow, this is awesome. So he has Batteram, he has 3 Musketeers. Could be giant 3 Musketeers, could be like the classic 3 Musketeers. Looks like he has Ice Golem, so I'm assuming it's the classic one. So that does mean he has Goblin Gang, and I think I will go with a Hog Rider prediction lock over here, and let's see if we pay off. Looks like it doesn't, just because he actually has Dark Prince and Bandit, so he doesn't have the version I was talking about. I thought he had a different variation. So let's go with Ice Golem to the side, guys. Let's actually go with Skeletons, like here at the King Tower. And let's go with Ice Spirit over here. And let's see if we're able to activate the King Tower. Looks like the Dark Prince might. And oh wow, almost, guys. We actually almost guided the units to the King Tower and then almost activated. That would be awesome. Let's again throw a Fireball to his Collector. And that would actually be really cool, guys. But unfortunately, we weren't able to. Look at the like the viewers. Let's see. We have a Musketeer. We have Locke. We have Cannon. We have Hog Rider. So I think we should definitely keep the Cannon for his Batteram. And then this time I will go with Musketeer into the 2 side. Like 1 Musketeer into the 2 Musketeers. So let's see, let's go with a Musketeer over here. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with Skeletons for this one. Let's go with a Cannon up high. And let's see what we can do right now. Let's go with Ice Spirit over here. And I think we are able to counter that pretty well, just because our Musketeer is able to get so much value. Let's go with a Lock and then with the Ice Golem, hopefully in time. And unfortunately, the Barbarian does get 1 hit, but it's no problem at all, of course, just because so far we're definitely having a really huge like damage lead. So let's go with another Musketeer, guys. He does go with a Dark Prince, so he doesn't pump up yet. If he pumps up, I think I might be able to just go for a Hog Rider push. Looks like he pumps up right now. So let's go with a Hog Rider push. Let's go with a Hog Rider in the back, and then with the Ice Golem at the bridge. So let's see if he goes with his Musketeers. Maybe looks like he doesn't. Actually goes with minions. I'll go with a Hog Rider over here, or with a Fireball over here, just because I definitely want to deal a lot of damage, and we are able to cycle back to a new Fireball. I'm not really too worried about kind of wasting my Fireball, I would say, kind of overcommitting, just because his deck cycles so quick. So it looks like he again goes with a 3 Musketeer push. I'll go with Ice Golem, Hog Rider into the Musketeers. And let's see if we're able to kill like minions, for example, here. There you go. Perfect Fireball. Hitting the 1 Musketeer and the minions. And I think the Hog Rider will be able to finish it off, guys. Perfect game so far. I don't think we made many mistakes. We almost even like activated the King Tower by kiting his Dark Prince and Bandit. So a really nice game. Let's give him a good game. Give him the wall plate. And let's give him a thumbs up. Wow, so far a really cool episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. As I said, I think I will do 2 more battles. 1 more battle for the Master 1 League, and just 4 battles in general. I think a little bit longer, like later episodes are funner, like more fun to watch. Also, let me know in the comment section like, if you have any feedback. Maybe I should make it like even, for example, 20 minutes or maybe even longer. Like, let me know in the comment section down below, of course. Personally, like, I love recording, so I wouldn't mind like recording, for example, 20-minute episode or maybe even longer. So it looks like he has a barrel, could be lockbait, like the classic one, for example, with Knight Goblin Gang. But we do have a quick cycle deck, so I think this is actually not the best matchup, by the way, just because he can defend Hog Riders and his deck cycles are also pretty quick, but also not the worst matchup because, of course, like we have a lock for his barrel and we cycle so quick. So let's see, let's go with the Ice Golem in front of the Musketeer, and then I'll actually send in the Hog Rider to the left side lane. Let's see if he will be able to kind of like defend the both pushes. I think he will be, but let's see. Let's go with a Fireball for his Princess over here. Of course, we don't take down the Inferno Tower, but it's totally fine just to kill his Princess. Let's go with a look for his barrel again. Also, we'll knock back the Knight. I think we still need to drop maybe Skeletons, but I don't think it's needed. No, it's not needed. Knight will go down to like the help of the tower. So let's see. We definitely need to keep track of his cycle by doing, for example, predictions offensive. Like, we don't want to get fancy and then, for example, he doesn't have Goblin Gang cycle. In this case, he definitely has Goblin Gang cycle, but we don't even have the lock yet. So I don't really want to go with a Hog Rider. But I can go with a Hog Rider into this lane and then go with a prediction Fireball over here. Maybe we will be able to hit something. Looks like he will be able to cycle back to Inferno Tower. But the Inferno Tower didn't even pull the Hog Rider. Hog Rider brings down the tower to 2608 HP. And we definitely need to watch out just because ladder is like only 1 minute of overtime. So as I said, like it's really hard to come through his defense, especially in like double elixir because he cycles pretty quick. So let's see. Looks like he chose a tricky barrel. I would still look it though. So let's see. We have Cannon, we have Hog Rider, Ice Golem, Musketeer. I might be able to snipe the Inferno Tower, but I think the Inferno Tower will actually kill my Musketeer. So let's go with a Musketeer for the Princess. And let's see, guys. We know that he has Goblin Gang. He will probably go with a Goblin Gang to kill our Musketeer, but let's see if he does. If he does, we can go with an Ice Golem. Looks like he actually will ignore the Musketeer, and wow, this will be a ton of damage, guys. Maybe he was lagging there, but that brought down the tower, excuse me. Brought down the tower to 2148 HP, and I think from this moment we can actually spell cycle. or try to spell cycle. I'll still throw the, like fireball. We don't even hit the Inferno Tower, but I think it's fine. He actually goes with a like offensive rocket. And right now I think it's time for a prediction look on the Goblin Gang. Let's see if he will throw his Goblin Gang. If he doesn't, I will go with a fireball as well. He will probably go with a Goblin Gang still. Looks like he actually dropped it to the right side, but we will go with a Musketeer over here. And let's have the Skeletons and the Ice Golem ready for his barrel. Let's go with Skeletons right now. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Ice Golem as well. And hopefully we're able to not take too much damage. I think he brings out, oh wow, 1909 HP. So we do need to watch out just because he has a rocket. And we do need to watch out with rocket cycle. So let's see, guys. I think I would just go with a fireball. He goes with his rocket. And I think we will win this cycle. But I'm not sure though. It will be really close, guys. But let's see. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Ice Golem. We cycle back to another fireball. Let's go with a look. Defensive. Looks like the Ice Spirit actually made it, and I think this is definitely a good game, guys, just because this deck cycles so quick. Let's go with Skeletons, let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with Ice Golem, and we need a look and Fireball to take down this tower. Let's go with a look right now, and we cycle back to a Fireball. So wow, really good game actually. He did ignore the Musketeer, maybe he was lagging there, but let's give him the good game, give him the well played, and let's give him the thumbs up. So awesome game. As I said, maybe he was lagging with the Goblin Gang just because he let like the Musketeer shoot I think four times on the tower, bring down the tower like really low. As you guys can see, Master 1 League, 4,900 trophies. I'll just do one more battle, guys. Would be sad if I lose this and then drop down again, but hopefully like I have like I trust in myself. But let's see, guys. So let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So let's see, we have Skeletons, we have Ice Golem, Lock, Musketeer. Next card is the Hawk Rider, so let's see what he drops. Let's go with Skeletons in the back. Don't really want to drop anything yet, and unfortunately we don't start off with a big spell, so I'm kind of forced to go with a Hawk Rider. Also go with a prediction lock. Maybe he will go with Goblin Gang. Looks like he doesn't, but it's still fine just because I want to take down the Collector. And this way actually the Hawk Rider will still be able to get one hit, so brings down the tower to 3,186. So let's go with Ice Spirit over here. Looks like he goes with his Batteram and Goblin Gang. Let's go with Fireball and Skeletons. So this is definitely 3 Musketeers, guys, and he actually has, I think he has, no, he didn't show Ice Golem yet, so could be the Giant as well. Imagine he goes with a Giant like main horde right now. I don't think I will be able to fend it. Maybe like crazy Musketeer Ice Spirit push, like defense with a cannon. But let's see. So I don't really want to push with a Hawk Rider. Kind of forced to, but just because he has Collector, and I kind of need to Fireball. But he also goes with his main horde. So let's still throw the Fireball, and let's then try to kite his main horde with Skeletons as late as possible, just because I want the left side tower, of course, also to help. So let's kite the main horde right now, and I think this was actually really good just because 1 for 5. I mean, of course, he also killed the Hawk Rider there, so it was actually still a positive elix straight for him. But I think that was actually good regarding defense just because we had to spend the Fireball on his Collector. So let's go with Ice Golem in the back. He keeps giving us the thumbs up, but let's go with a Musketeer. And let's see, I don't want to drop out of like Master 1 League. I just like got to it, so I don't want to drop out. I don't want to lose right now, guys. He keeps giving me the thumbs up, but let's see. Let's go with, I think a look. Yeah, for this side, just because he will go with a Batteram. I do need to watch out though with P.E.K.K.A on the left, or on the right side, I mean. But let's see, let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with Ice Golem over here. Let's go with another Musketeer. And I do think we will be able to take down the P.E.K.K.A. Maybe even the one Musketeer will stay alive. Looks like it didn't, that's unfortunate. But let's see, guys, we need to watch out because he definitely has 3 Musketeers as well. So it's a P.E.K.K.A 3 Musketeer deck. And we actually do cycle really quick, of course. But let's go with a Fireball. Maybe we'll go with a main horde. Looks like he lets the Musketeer lock on. And look at the Musketeer. Brings down the tower to, wow, 1608 HP. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Hawk Rider. And here I'll actually go with a prediction lock for his Goblin Gang. Hopefully it pays off. Let's see if it does. Looks like it doesn't. He will go with a main horde. Hawk Rider does get one hit. And he actually brings down the tower to 1201 HP. Let's go with Skeletons to the side. Let's go with Ice Spirit. And let's see what he will drop right now, guys. Looks like he goes with a cannon. I will go with Musketeer. I will go with Ice Golem. Like the def damage will be able to kill the bats hopefully. And then I will surround this P.E.K.K.A with Skeletons just because I don't want our Musketeers to die. So I'll actually go with a Fireball over here to his 2 Musketeers. Then I will go with Ice Spirit for the left side. And so far we're playing really well, guys. I do think that he will go with a main horde. So I don't really want to go with a prediction lock. Actually goes with a P.E.K.K.A. Let's go with Musketeer over here. And let's see what he will do. Looks like he will go with his main horde. I'll actually go with my Hawk Rider. I'll go with a prediction lock over here for his Goblin Gang. Looks like he didn't even drop it. And I think that might be a good game, guys, just because he has so much. Well, I don't know what to do. I'll go with Ice Spirit over here. I'm kind of stressing over here. I will go with a Hawk Rider, or with a Fireball, I mean, not with a Hawk Rider. And then I will go with a Hawk Rider. And let's see if we're able to win this game, guys. As I said, I don't want to drop out of Master 1 League. Looks like he goes with a defensive Collector. Wow, he probably, wow, that was actually quite like good for us just because he spent 6 elixir to defend it. Like he even spent more, But let's see, let's go with skeletons, guys. Let's go with Ice Golem again. We cycle back to Hog Rider. Let's see if this Hog Rider will be able to make it. Maybe we'll go with a P.E.K.K.A. Looks like he goes with his Musketeers. Let's go with a Fireball, and let's see if the Hog Rider will make it. Looks like it does, and that brings down the tower. Wow, guys, 4 wins in this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Last game was crazy. I actually was stressing near the end just because I actually went with a Hog Rider and prediction look when I should have defended. But let's give him a good game, let's give him the wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. Wow, awesome episode. Actually, end of the episode at 4,948 HP trophies, I mean, with this 2.6 Hog Rider deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys.